go. Hey you guys, okay, this is gonna be a lot of information and I need you to stick around with me till you've heard everything you need to know about your instrument. I filmed separate instrument videos for the kids, but you all are adults, so I'm just gonna smush it all into one video because poor Chelsea is sick of filming me. So I have everything here on my laptop that we need. I have a million tabs open as always, but I was going to adjust the pitch of the song so we wouldn't need capos on guitars and on ukuleles and stuff, but I'm going to show you what to do if you don't have one. So if you ever need to transpose things on your computer, this is what you do, but I'm going to just use the original so that it avoids any conflict when we play in our ears. So we're going to be playing the YouTube video version in our ears because there's a little introduction. So what I need you doing is I need you playing it in like AirPods or like earbuds. The song is playing in your headphones at all times when you're recording, and you're just going to be playing along with the recording. And since there's this intro, you're going to use this little intro in the video to do a little intro of your own. You're either going to hold up a sign that says like congratulations, a little message of like love or hope or something. Can't be too long. You can't like write a paragraph. They're not going to be able to read that because we're all in the same screen together. Maybe wave hello, maybe throw confetti in the air, maybe save that for the end. I don't know. But we have a little time at the beginning, so you're going to show me when you turn on the song by going 3, 2, 1, turn it on. If you don't want to count it down, you can just kind of show me, do something verbally so I know you're starting the song. But then don't talk the second you start it, because then we're going to just have everyone starting at that time. Once you press play, there's this intro. And you can use this time to wave, hold up your sign, and then get situated with your instrument and be ready to play at that downbeat. So ideally it looks like this. I'm gonna rewind it and demonstrate. I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1, and press play. Hold up the sign, yay. And then I'm prepared, I'm set, and I play with the song. And I come in right there. Your cue is that weird announcer, the radio announcer guy going, hi to your neighbor. And that's when you start. That's how you know. Okay, now I'm gonna demonstrate on guitar first because I'm holding it. You're going to have these chords that I'm sending you right here. And what's great about this is you don't need the advanced version if you're on a Mac or a laptop to adjust it, the transposition. So I adjusted the transposition to be easy on guitar and ukulele, which is just -2. And if I'm going -2, that means my capo, instead of being on number 2, is gonna be on number 4. So this is only if you really need some like easier chords to do, and this is definitely gonna be for the ukulele chords. So why don't we start with ukulele actually? You wanna hand me my ukulele? Okay, ukulele. You are putting your capo, and if you don't have one, I'm gonna show you how to make that in just a second. Putting your capo on number 4, and we're gonna play only C, A minor, F, and G. Super easy. C, A minor, F, and G, which is the same as D on guitar. All right, and it's gonna look something like this. I have like a little backbeat already made. I'll show it with both, with the video and with the backbeat. Boop, boop, boop. Cheesy video. So we got C, A, F, G, C, Now, I like doing this with a kind of offbeat groove, so I'm going to show it to you here. This is the little background I made on Soundtrap. So it's just going to be stomping and clapping to start with. We'll come back to that. Some piano, and we can start it there. Sorry, I'm really messing this up. Oh, this is so much. I got this. So we're gonna come in on a little offbeat thing. Now I know our ukulele player is Mr. Clayman, and I know he's new at this, so no pressure. But if you can do the offbeats, and if somebody else on like a string instrument can do the offbeats like that, that's pretty ideal for this song, for the groove. If you don't have a capo, this is what you're gonna do. You're going to grab random things off your desk. I have a hair tie, and I have this pencil I'm stealing from my roommate. You're gonna just put the pencil on your instrument. You're going to put the rubber band or hair tie around, and you're gonna just tighten it up until everything is pressed down nice and firmly. So once everything's pressed down super firmly, it should work as a pretty good capo. And that's the key we're in. We did it. So you can maybe put something else back there to tighten it up, because I know ukulele is much smaller. This works well on guitar. All right. Next, guitar. Same thing goes for guitar. You're gonna need a capo, so you can make your own with a rubber band and a pencil. We're going to have the chords be a little bit different for guitar. I'm gonna go with the original chords. Capo on 2, transposed it back, so we're starting with D, then we go to B minor, G, then A. I'm gonna show you some cheater ways to play some of this. If you don't feel like playing B minor, like I don't feel like playing B minor, then you can just hold out your D and it'll sound just fine. So capo on 2 now, not 4, because we brought it back up. And it's gonna be D. I'm gonna hold on to D instead of going to B minor. Then we're gonna play G. This is a way you can play a cheater G. All right, you ready for this? G, you normally play 1, 2, 3, or I put these 2 down, that's why my fingers are all messed up. 1, 2, and 3. 4, so that's 4 fingers down, or you can just put 1 finger right here and just play your bottom 3 strings, and it'll sound pretty much the same. All right, so that's your G chord if you just want to put 1 finger down. And then your last one is an A, 1, 2, 3 in a row, and that's your A. We are going to play it along with the song now, and I'm going to play it the cheater way, so no B minor. We're waving hello. Holding on to D, G, A. Now make sure you follow the chords, because on ukulele and guitar they do change up a little bit. So just follow the chords that I send you. It's all gonna be outlined for you right here. You just scroll through, have your spouse, have your partner, have somebody, your dog, your cat, Miss Schwartz looking out for you. Just have them scroll for you, or just open up multiple screens so you can look at it all at the same time, so you don't have to scroll, because it's gonna get really difficult. Pianos, you have it pretty easy. Lucky you guys. Pianos are going to actually be playing that part I did in the arrangement. So, graduation song, you can hear the pianos are coming in here. I'll silence this so you can hear it better. Super easy. And then there's a second piano part. It's just a little bit higher. We can hear it on its own. So I'm just gonna go over those piano parts for now. Coming over here, your first note on that first one is simply a E. Okay, so we're starting on E. We're gonna go E, E, E flat, E, D flat, E, B. That's all it is. So every time you hear that melody, which is pretty much throughout the song after that first measure, it's just E, all right? That second part, the harmonies, when we go, we're actually gonna start it over here on A flat, all right? So this is the second part. We're gonna have piano part 1, piano part 2. This is piano part 2. A flat, G flat, A flat, E. Then we're going down here to D flat, and then we're going back up. Sorry, D flat, back up to G flat. I'm using flats. This could be sharps. I'm so sorry if it is. We're gonna do it one more time. I'm only saying that for Mike. All right, A flat, G flat, A flat, E. Then we come down to here, D flat, back up to G. One more time. No piano people get mad at my fingerings. I'm not allowing you. All right, this is the next piano part. This one's a little more complicated, but it's way more fun. So we're gonna turn this one back on and I'm gonna fast forward all the way to here. Right over here. So we have this beat here that comes in. I'm going to silence everything here so you can hear it really well. The dog is really mad at us for not paying attention to him right now. All right, so we'll get back to that, but all that part is right over here, the same notes we've been playing. So our first one is A flat and E. Our second one is G flat and and E flat. Our third one is E and D flat. And then our last one is right back here to E flat and G flat. So it's gonna be this one more time. That's piano part 3, all right? Piano part 3 is only playing that during the chorus. It'll be really obvious to you all when these all come in, and I can make more tutorials for you or call you on the phone to help you out. Last but certainly not least is percussion. So I told you guys you can use spoons, you can use silverware. I don't know why I didn't bring any up here, but we have our handy dandy shaker. So I know Shanaj is playing her spoon castanets. As you know, like you turn 2 spoons facing out so that they just clink against each other, and you just hold them like this. So you put your finger in between the 2 of them like that, and then you just hit them like that, and your spoon should hit together perfectly. So that's one way to keep the beat and do some percussion. We put some lentils inside the pumpkin pie spice. Chelsea did this, she's the creative genius. And if you hit it against the lid, it actually makes a better sound than if you hit it against the glass. So this is the lid sound. All right, this is the glass sound. Really unsatisfying, especially in a recording. The first part of the song is a big stomp clap, and that goes throughout the whole song. So I know you're gonna get tired. You can think of other things to hit instead of just clapping. But basically, if that's your part, you're gonna be doing this. You're gonna be putting on the song, and you're gonna be listening for your cue. Say hi to your neighbor. That's all you're doing the whole time. Stomp, clap, stomp, clap, stomp, clap, stomp. You're gonna die by the end, but it is the most important part, so we need at least like 2 volunteers for that. And then the last part is a full drum kit, and I know that seems impossible, but the way they teach us full drum kits on our bodies, like body percussion, is this is your kick, like you're stomping on the ground. Hitting your thigh is your snare drum. Hitting your chest is your hi-hat, and you just practice doing that motion. So kick, kick, hit, kick, hit, and you keep your hi-hat going the whole time. So let's say we do this for my hi-hat. That's not a very satisfying hi-hat. We can do the shake sound for the hi-hat. That would go the whole time. Then you'd have a kick sound. So somebody would have to do like a stomp with a good shoe on, or maybe somebody can hit the body of their guitar. It's pretty satisfying. And then the snare drum, you gotta get a little more creative. I'm gonna send you guys a at-home drum kit like making video so that you know exactly how to make an at-home drum kit if somebody is feeling ambitious and wants to try that drum kit part. But it is really important. It sounds like this. I'm gonna just go ahead and play it in here so that you can see exactly where it is in the tracks that I send you. Boop, boop, boop. All right, here we go. So it's like a little bit different than a regular drum kit sound. It's a little bit, I would say, thinner. The kick sound is very like a thud, not like very echoey. But that's the part we need at the choruses. We just basically need to get all these parts filled. I know it's a lot, but the whole thing together should at least have this. And then somebody playing guitar or piano chords. But pianos will probably be busy with that. If you guys need examples of playing this along with the song, I'm happy to send it to you. Let's just zoom in on Jason Mraz's face. Mona Tavakoli is in this YouTube video, which I need Hershout to know because he introduced the class to Mona Tavakoli and we're all obsessed with her. Thank you so much for everyone's participation. I'm very excited for this. The last thing is obviously singers. We have only one person who signed up to be a singer, so I hope that person is up for singing through this whole thing. If you're not, I'm happy to fill in, but anyone who wants to step up and sing, even if you're playing your guitar or anything else, like want to sing the words, they're really beautiful words and they're really lovely, and I think the more of us it comes from, the better. But also be wary, let me know if you do decide to sing, because it can get very muddy, like, because I'm combining all these videos you send me together, and I'm mushing it all into one video. Charlie, come here. Okay, last thing. At the very end of the video, I think it would be really cool to like throw confetti, wave goodbye, have a sign, do something exciting at the very end as well. So at the end in the video, they shout and scream, and he plays with a adorable little girl. Like exciting at the end. And I kind of like was hoping it could be just like that, where it's a bunch of cheers. At the very end, like, you know how it's more voices and more harmonies, if you do choose to jump in on singing, maybe you choose to just do the end part, and that's ideal. That's really good also. Yeah. Thanks again for doing this. I really appreciate it. Make sure you film the whole thing, send it to me, and I'll do the editing and I'll put them all together. Have it to me by Monday, please. I hate making that deadline for you guys. If you need it by Tuesday or Wednesday, that's fine too.